Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si G mula sa Los Angeles, California. Welcome to Kababyan. Today we are doing our first live show for the month of April. And of course, we have our reliable attorneys, Attorney Richard Lowe and Attorney Allison Aquino Silva, here to join us for American Dream.
This American Dream segment is brought to you by Aquino & Lowe Law Firm, answering your immigration questions.
And here they are. We've waited an entire month to be with you so that our kababayans out there can ask their immigration questions. We are taking your calls live in the studio today here in Los Angeles. Please give us a call at 1-800-553-5724. That is the number on our screen. Libre po ito. Pwede po kayong tumawag at magtanong sa aming mga abogado dito tungkol sa immigration, and they are always here to help you. So please make sure to give us a call if you are in Los Angeles live watching Kababyan today. But before we take your calls, we first want to congratulate Attorney Allison Aquino Silva. She is expecting. We are very excited for you, Allie.
My husband and I are most excited.
All right, wonderful. So let's talk about this USCIS policy that was just issued on March 18th. Can you tell us about it? I know it describes same or similar occupational clarification, but for all of us that don't know what that means, what exactly is this memo about?
Well, the memo talks about individuals who have been sponsored based on a job, so employment-based visas, and it pertains to individuals who are already far along in the process and they've already submitted the adjustment of status application based on that sponsorship, so based on a labor certification. And individuals, you know, people want to be able to have their green cards, but also the flexibility of possibly leaving their sponsor without endangering their green card. And so that's what this memo talks about. And so what it clarifies is that when an individual has submitted their adjustment of status application or their green card application, and when it's already been pending with immigration for at least 180 days, or roughly 6 months, it allows an individual to leave the company who sponsored them and still be able to move forward with their green card and finalize it.
That is wonderful news.
It is. Now, there's a restriction, and that's what this memo clarifies. The restriction is that you can only leave your sponsoring company as long as you have another job that is in a same or similar position.
Okay, so it has to be in the same sort of field or the same position. We have a caller joining us from Culver City. Kasama natin si Sunny. Sunny, nandiyan ka ba? Hi, Sunny.
Yes, magandang hapon sa inyo, Chitonji, attorney.
Good afternoon.
Tungkol sa AB60, ano?
AB60 ang pag-uusapan natin ngayong araw na ito. Ano pong tanong ninyo?
Nagbigay ng driver's license sa mga overstay, ano? Ngayon, ang tanong ko, pwede bang makakuha ng California ID sa True Law Office, attorney?
Okay, so the question is about AB60. Now, people can get a driver's license even though they don't have the proper documentation to be here in America, but can they get an identification card?
That's a good question. I think AB60 just deals with the driver's license, and that is identification. And the process is, obviously, you have to show that you've been here and that you've been residing here. And I don't think it covers just getting an ID card in and of itself.
Okay, so basically, if you can get a driver's license, there's no reason to get a California ID anyway, because the driver's license is essentially identification already.
Exactly. Now they just need to learn how to drive.
Yes. Now you need to pass that test.
Yes.
I took that test 3 times.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. You have to study for it.
I will say one other thing about that. If you've ever had a driver's license before, like some people applied for before, had a driver's license, and they were improperly got that license, that is an issue that you should be careful about when you go to apply for this license based upon AB60, that it's not necessarily an easy thing. So if you've had a license before that was improperly gotten through, like false documents or something, you need to be careful about applying for a license now.
Right, and make sure to check the box. You know, the boxes that you check, make sure you're being truthful about the things that you check. Okay, we have a caller on the line, but we will go to break. When we return, we have a caller with their immigration question. Magbabalik kami dito sa Kababyan Today.